Here's cute Jennifer eating some of her lunch. But that's not what we're here to talk about. Today we're going to talk about do's and don'ts when you are buying your first show rabbit or just a pet rabbit. Do your research. So lots of rabbitries are perfect and great people to work with, but sometimes there's that bad one in the group and you might find them along the way of trying to find your rabbit. This is what you need to do to avoid at all costs with those rabbitries. My number one is ask lots of questions. If the rabbitry is starting to get annoyed with simple, easy questions that everyone should be asking, then do not choose that rabbitry. The normal questions I ask is what feed they're on, what do their parents look like, what lineage do they have in their pedigree. That's just the top 3 questions I ask that are super easy and they're not too in-depth and they should be able to answer right off the bat. If they cannot do that, that is a red flag. Run away while you can. Another do before you buy is do the research on the rabbit breed you were trying to research. Lots of rabbitries will try to sell you a DQ'd rabbit that doesn't have the right color, that doesn't have the right structure, that is just not representing the breed the right way. Be picky. Know what you want and know what you're looking for. Holland locks, I like the big bones and then big heads. That's my next rabbit that I will be looking for my rabbitry. Set goals and expectations. If that rabbit does not meet that goal or expectation, do not buy it. I don't care if it's cute. Lots of rabbits are cute, especially when you're starting out and you're trying to find a rabbit real quick. Don't be in a hurry. Don't do that. Another thing to look out for is if you are buying the rabbit and you've selected it and it looks good and it's up to your standards, make sure that the rabbitry gives you food with the rabbit so that they can transition over to what you're feeding. If your rabbitry does not do that, then that's a red flag. Another red flag, if you are buying a rabbit with a pedigree, make sure you get that pedigree before you pick the rabbit up. Lots of people will try to swindle you into buying a pedigreed rabbit, and then you get there, wherever you're meeting, and they'll, oh, I'll send it to you when I get home, I forgot it. Red flag. Do not purchase that rabbit. They will never send you the pedigree. A good rabbitry will send you the pedigree before you meet, or while you're there, or they'll have, even better, they'll have it printed out and handed over. Hard copies are always better. Another do is when you pick up your rabbit, make sure to check it over. Check it over. Make sure there's no diarrhea. Make sure it doesn't have mites in its ears. Make sure that it's not underweight. Make sure that its hair looks good. And if you don't do that, that's bad, because when you get home and you have an underweight, infected animal that's coughing and sneezing or whatever, it's not going to be good for you or the rest of your rabbits around you. That's a couple do's and don'ts and what to expect when you're trying to buy your first rabbit.